It was a quiet Tuesday morning when the three men walked into Cedar Grove Bank. The small-town bank, nestled between a bakery and a flower shop, was never busy this early. The only sounds were the soft clinks of coins and murmurs from tellers chatting with the few customers. The men, dressed in hooded jackets, walked in separately, blending in as ordinary customers. But that illusion shattered when the first man reached the front counter. In one swift motion, he pulled out a gun. "Everyone down," he yelled, his voice sharp and commanding. The bank fell into chaos. Customers dropped to the floor, terrified, while the tellers froze in shock. The leader, a tall, broad-shouldered man with a menacing glare, waved his gun at the head teller, a young woman named Emily. "Open the vault," he barked. Emily, trembling, nodded and led him to the back. Her heart pounded in her chest, and her hands shook as she fumbled to enter the code. She had been trained for this, but never thought it would actually happen. Behind her, the second robber stuffed money from the registers into a duffel bag, his movements frantic and rushed. The third man, stationed by the entrance, watched the street nervously. His role was to keep an eye on the door and make sure no one entered. But as he glanced out the window, he saw something that made his stomach drop: a police car pulling up. "Cops!" he shouted, causing panic to ripple through the group. The leader's face twisted with frustration. "We're out of time," he growled. He grabbed Emily and dragged her toward the front, using her as a human shield. "Nobody moves or she's dead." Outside, the police quickly took positions, surrounding the building. Negotiators called out over a loudspeaker, demanding the robbers surrender. Inside, the tension escalated. The second robber, sensing the situation spiraling out of control, dropped the bag and backed toward the exit. The leader's grip on Emily tightened as he tried to figure a way out. But before he could act, Emily took a chance. She elbowed him hard in the stomach, breaking free. In the split second of confusion, the police stormed in. Shots were fired, but no one was hurt. Within moments, the robbers were subdued, handcuffed, and led outside. Emily, shaken but safe, sat on the curb as paramedics checked her over. The robbery was over in less than 10 minutes, but for everyone in that small bank, it felt like a lifetime.